making the company to achieve the environmental friendly and also the competitiveness. Okay. This picture displays that the general issues subjects for the corporate level for the company to tackle with to cope with the environmental management. First is how to building environmental management system we call the EMS. Typically, you may be, as you know, that the ISO standard, ISO 14000 series is the most admired the system of EMS. And the second is developing cleaner production. And also third one is waste and energy management. And currently the saving the energy is a big issue even in Japan. And the remaining is how the remaining three issues I listed, they are currently a very hot topic. One is how to make a win-win situation between the environment and cost competitiveness. And the next one is covering supply chains for environmental management. And the last one is cultivating mindset, the mind of people working in the company, within the company. Okay. So I'll pick up three programs. First one is the environment management system developed in Japan, which can replace the ISO 40000 series. Because that you know that the ISO 40000 is very good system, but very, very hard to make it and keep it. Even in Japan, the total number of the certified company by ISO 40000, that number is decreasing because it's very costly, very hard to maintain. Okay, so that the Ministry of the Environment, they developed the kind of local, the Japanese EMS, environment management system, which can be very used for easily for small and medium enterprises. And next one, I will talk about the local collaboration, which can accelerate the cleaner production and waste and energy management in local, in region. As we call the prefecture, it's a kind of a state. And in average, the Japanese prefecture, one prefecture had about 3 million populations. We have 47 prefectures. So many program and assistance for the SME, they are providing from prefectures. Okay. The last, I will talk about green supply chain, which can cover the current subject 4, 5, 6. Still very small project, but the modeling some good supply chain relations and the effort to reduce the waste and cost. Okay. The first one is the EMS system. We call it Eco Action 21. Yeah. It was developed by the so it includes the system. This system includes the environment control and performance metrics, and also the part of the CSR, corporate social responsibility reporting for stakeholders. The system is very simple. It's very similar to the ISO. So the company decide to employ the EM system, and they get the assessor, and assessor will examine that their status, and finally company get the certification. The one of the good advantage of the SME, we are very, how can I say, mobile, and we can set the new business very easily in the network of the other companies. So, but the problem is for such a new network, there are so many barriers and phases until we can reach out the commercial success. So pre-planning, business planning, piloting, commercializing, expanding. There are many ways, at least a long way from the seizing, finding a seeds and finding a partners until the attain that business success with partners. So this program, first we set up the advisory team for all the process. And then this advisory team accommodates assistance from phase to phase. And also that the general assistance could be applied for this kind of the project. For instance, I'll pick up two examples. This is a successful result by this supporting scheme. There was the company, small company in the mountainside of running this kind of business, boat, kayaking. But they have a problem because that they can get the people in the summer from May to October. But in winter, they almost running out their business. So they have no business in the winter. That's the problem. So they decided to establish ecotourism, which can be attractive even in the winter time. So that they applied this program, and one consultant from advisory team was appointed to help this project. The consultant find out those company and make a matchmaking. This is, you can see the poultry, and this is the rice field farmers. So among the three companies, they started the ecotourism program, including kayaking, organic farming, and natural life experiences, as well as new products by the organic agricultures. Okay. The next one is the very industrial program. There was one company who is receiving the industrial waste, paper waste. So annually they received about 3,000 tons paper waste. And they recycle, they make it in recycled paper, about 1,500. About half of the waste they can make recycled. But the remaining half, they had to trash out. Because that the technically it is very difficult to recycle all the waste papers. So they applied the program to get some new, how can I say that, the partner which can give the new technology to reduce the total waste, half of waste, 1,500 tons in a weight. And the one company decide to provide them new technology which can make the waste paper into the powders. So they do not use the chemical liquids, the elements. Usually the recycling paper needs a lot of chemical elements, but the new technology enables them to make it powder in the dried, with a very dry status. And by using the powder of the paper, they succeed to develop the manufacturing, get the new products like this trade for foods and the other packings. So now they are providing those products to the Sharp and Matsuda and the other very big, huge company in Japan. So those are very successful case by program which can enable the local resources integrate into one business. So this is the concept of material flow accounting. So traditionally, the managerial accounting, they take the sales and profit and the cost, that's all. So if you once take some material into the cost, so we will forget about it. For instance, you have this glass. So you can sell this glass to $100, and the standardized cost could be 80 US dollars. And if we set up, when we set up the standardized cost, it's the limit to the $80, we will forget how to use the material. So most of the case, the purchasing manager, procurement manager, they won't reduce the unit cost. So what they do is they will increase the lot size of purchasing. They buy a lot, many, and then they can get special discount, volume discount from the supplier. And then the factory will make a lot of waste. Yeah. So that's the problem of the conventional, the manager accounting system. So the MFC, material flow system, is focusing on how to use the material inputs and how many materials, how much material can be transformed into the project, and how much weight of the material are left as a waste. Okay. For instance, this is the pineapple in Costa Rica. So it's very interesting. Pineapple has a production cycle for 34 months, and they have 2 harvests and a lot of waste after the 34 months, like this. Okay, so you can see that in the eye of the material, they are producing per 1 hectare 86 tons of a product, while making 85 of waste. And in dollar counts, they are making the income with 4.3 kilogram per $1 its product as well. And while on the other hand, they are making the waste for every $1 income, making 4.1 kilogram waste. This is the viewpoint of material flow. Okay, so if you can reduce this amount, you can reduce the waste, and you can reduce the cost. So this is a win-win concept, right? Okay. How does it work? Okay, effects of the consultation to enterprises. And of course, one is a reduction of materials, and also they could upgrading the design and process, and new relationships. And this is the feedback from our clients. I mean that enterprises. What was the most effects from the MFCA was get data and information of cost and losses. Even though in Japanese companies, they do not have a lot of information and data regarding to the such waste. And moreover, what change in relation we asked? They say that they strengthen the tie between that within the supply chains. About 80% of the respondents say yes to strength. That's good. And also, the reduction of material can induce the reduction of carbon, CO2. So you know that the CO2, it comes from only 3 sources. One is material, second is energy consumption, third is transportation. So this time we did not calculate transportation, but we calculate the material, the energy consumption. For last years, 2009, for 85 enterprises, we achieved the totally 3,897 reduction of carbon by this project. Okay, let me summarize a little bit. So the first one, the EM system can strengthen the management and back up by the banks, local government, and the incentive from the bank. It's a voluntary incentive from the local government. It's very effective. And second one, the local collaboration, strengthen the network and linkage between the small and medium enterprises. And the local institutes give them a lot of incentive assistance and also coordination for them. And last one is the green supply chain management, strengthen design and processes. And large assemblers, huge company assemblers, they can give many incentive for the suppliers.